October is National Movie Month, when the best of the newest movies will be shown at your favorite theaters. Join the world and share the romance, color, adventure, hilarity, excitement, and splendor that spell movies during National Movie Month. Be here in October. It's National Movie Month.
Jim Rex? What's Jim Rex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 16 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
This is the fortress El Condor. It's guarded by the whole damn Mexican army. The odds of getting inside alive are insane. But for $1 billion in gold, and the general's woman, one professional killer, and one escaped convict, damn the odds.
These are your Apaches. Did you ever see Apaches before? Nope. Well, you better shut up. Come on, get up. Oh, no, not me. You just insulted #1 brave. You gotta fight him. That's what proves a man's a man. I'm not gonna fight this midget. Well, you can always turn and run. Fight your rule, you're gonna get yours. Luke, why don't you admit you're scared?
If you're man enough to penetrate the fortress El Condor, you've got to take a little.
Oh, give me water, Lord, have mercy.
And give one hell of a lot.
They're my Apaches. I run them any way I want to. We came here to take a fort. We got all we need right here. We got millions. Stupid. We can have it all.
We outnumber your army better than 20 to 1.
You're in here, and we're out there.
With 100 of you as your army, you slaughter the soldiers in the arms of their women. Scale the walls of El Condor with steel spikes tied to your feet. And use one damn sexy woman to challenge the entire Mexican army. Jim Brown and Lee Van Cleef take on everyone and each other.
Let's just draw.
Riders coming!
Break through the walls of El Condor, or die trying.
beneath the sea to challenge the unknown. When the forces of nature erupt, the ocean floor opens up, hurling 5 men and 1 woman 15 miles straight down to a place that exists on no map and yet holds the key to man's future. Latitude Zero, where the past merges with the present to predict the future.
The Alpha launched June 21st, 1805.
Since you question everything, I don't expect you to believe there's so much of anything else you're about to see. I am 204 years old.
The Alpha's northeast of you, on course for Latitude Zero.
Those are torpedoes.
Sage missiles.
Well, do something, will you?
At Latitude Zero, good battles evil, using the incredible weapons of tomorrow.
Activate your elevation belts.
I've seen pictures of the moon that looked a lot more inviting.
Right. Say, Captain, you ever been here before?
First time.
Well, that's great. How do we find Dr. O'Connor?
We'll have to search. Could be in that tower.
Live an adventure beyond your wildest imagination as mankind fights for its very survival. Share every exciting moment of the incredible world of Latitude Zero, where man's future explodes 15 miles beneath the Earth.
You get to that gun, make up your mind one way or another.
Let me make it clear. I do not respond to threats. Now, you can take your gun and...
You remember a town called Junction City? You killed a man there. For a bottle of champagne. His name was David Mountford.
You say so?
He was my husband!
She hit him in the head with a steel poker. Then she plunged it into his chest. She tried her best to kill him. That's when Macho decided to make love. David Jansen is Macho Callahan, an unusual kind of hero. He's been killing men since he was 11. He was left to rot in Andersonville.
I could drop you right here, you know?
That box is up 2 days ago.
You want your damn time up, huh?
Don't scare you none at all, does it?
He led 3,000 men in a prison revolt. Macho Callahan.
The Naked Ape. Is it you? From the worldwide bestseller by Desmond Morris, some startling answers.
Hey, Sergeant, did you know that your facial and vocal expressions were developed by the hunting ape more than 2 million years ago?
The naked truth about you, man. Can you take it?
Did you know monkeys and apes don't fall in love?
I keep forgetting. You know, we could be arrested.
We? It's your fantasy.
The naked truth about love. Courtship. Cheating. The raw, basic drives under the veneer. The naked truth about jealousy. Violence. And the laughs on you.
It's quite wild. Part of the old reward system. Do you understand?
I do.
Well, I don't.
Finger paint me. I'll finger paint you.
Hilarious peek behind civilization's fig leaf. The naked ape is only human.
Hiram Jaffe's world is just like yours. A little unreal.
You listen to that noise? Move.
Some people think move is about moving.
Like I'm setting something into motion, Dolly, something I don't understand.
Some people think move is about the system. Breaking down.
You lousy kids, no respect for anything.
Some people think move is about today's plastic culture.
What is that supposed to mean?
We believe in a philosophy of joy and laughter, not in self-recrimination and rebuke.
No shit.
Some people think move is about the battle of the sexes.
Doctor, I don't think my husband understands me.
Is your wife Zoroastrian?
No, Jewish.
Ida, breaketh the glass.
Isn't that disgusting?
I don't know what it is. I haven't made love to Dolly in months. I just can't.
God, I think you really are going crackers.
Hey, look, this is the 3rd time. And you better tell me you love me or something. Hey, look at that. You've got green paint spots all over your chest. You've even got it on your... Oh, that's kinky.
You gonna try something funny?
Dynamite.
When we start picking up weird balls, I come for you first.
Some people think move is just an entertaining comedy.
Who is this?
But some people think move is more than that.
Damn it! I don't need this.
In short, some people think, and some people don't. And some people just move. Move.
Jeffy!
The movie with a message.
Move, 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 la 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 la.
Come on, Dean, get up.
For God's sake, teen, snap to it.
Your mother made 5 beta Kappa at Smith, but I don't think she can make a 4-minute egg.
Not tonight. I'm too tired.
Christ, is there anything you can do anymore?
Screwing appeal to you?
Diary of a Mad Housewife, a Frank Perry film with screenplay by Eleanor Perry, from the novel by Sue Kaufman.
In 9 days, we are giving a party for 100 people. I would like to see you do one thing to make this party a success.
We happen to have a fantastic sex thing. Sex is sex. A lay is a lay is a lay. You really are a smart dame, but sometimes you've got a box full of marbles for a brain.
You're a mean, cruel bastard, and you managed to spoil just about everything.
By far, the Perry's best film. Great movie making. Superb performances. New York Times. An important film. Life magazine.
You've made love to a million different women, haven't you?
Give or take a dozen.
A pungent contemporary comedy. Playboy. A beautiful and dazzling piece of filmmaking. Holiday magazine.
Certainly not a love affair.
Surpasses the Perry's David and Lisa and Last Summer. L.A. Herald Examiner. Witty dialogue. The biting truth is earthy, refreshing, and strangely satisfying. Cosmopolitan magazine.
You're goddamn right I'm a sadist, and you're the perfect willing victim.
Blisters the current scene. The best Frank Perry has made. Saturday Review.
As usual, you've got everything twisted.
What have I got twisted? What have I got twisted?
Will be the most shattering film ever viewed by young married couples. Dorothy Manners, syndicated columnist.
This is the dawning of the age of Colossus.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Charles Forbin. In a few moments, Colossus will address us directly.
This is the voice of world control. I bring you peace. It may be the peace of plenty and content, or the peace of unburied death. The choice is yours. Obey me and live, or disobey and die.
The frightening story of the day man built himself out of existence. Colossus, the Forbin Project.
It's making you a prisoner.
Shock, horror, suspense. Created with all the technological brilliance of 2001, A Space Odyssey. Colossus is the ultimate in sophisticated computers.
I'm going to try to convince the computer that you're my mistress. That therefore I have to be given the opportunity to see you regularly in private. That way we can pass information back and forth.
4 times a week.
Good night.
This is insane. When do you think you'll be able to attempt the Omanov?
Colossus sees all, senses all, knows all, controls all armaments and all defenses. When this emotionless creation becomes the master of man, the result is catastrophic.
The Supreme Council of the USSR has ordered as of 2300 hours Moscow time tomorrow the activation of an electronic brain exactly like ours, which they call Gaiden.
They built Colossus, supercomputer with a mind of its own. Then they had to fight it for the world.
The missile has just been launched. It is heading towards the Cyan-Sibirsk oil complex.
Guardian has retaliated.
Retaliated?
It may be too late, sir.
Oh, my God.
Just after World War I, the fastest thing on wheels was the motorcycle. And the only thing faster is Fast Charlie, the Moonbeam Rider.
Owen Hazlitt.
David Carradine is Fast Charlie, the Moonbeam Rider. And he ain't got no respect for the law, for public property, or nothing. He's on the road. He's on the make.
Well, then come with me.
You want me to come with you to St. Louis to get it? 5 minutes out of town and you'd unload me.
Do I look like that kind of a guy?
The only thing faster than his motorcycle is his mouth.
How'd you like to make it $25?
If he rides as fast as he talks, he's unbeatable. Come hell or high water. He's got a few good friends.
I gotta talk to my old army buddy.
Very few.
Go away!
We took a lot of trouble finding you.
Hmm? Well, that's tough. Ah! I don't know, Charlie. It looks like you've stolen every part known to man, huh?
He's got a gal in St. Louis, and that's where he's leaving her.
Can't take you with me.
Or is he?
Lady owns the bike.
He's also got a pint-sized passenger.
What's that?
Wesley Wolf III.
And a lot of king-size problems.
He's doing it again! What? He's running out on her!
Fast Charlie, the Moonbeam Rider. Making it the only way he knows how, on 2 wheels. And if the fists, and the fire, and the TNT, and the H2O don't get him first, the backseat driver will.
When are we gonna stop? We have to stop!
David Carradine as Fast Charlie, the Moonbeam Rider. With Brenda Vaccaro, Fast Charlie, the Moonbeam Rider. 2,126 miles of comedy.
Are on the way. Now, for the first time, a shattering truth story, the Hell Angels go boldly on the screen, uncensored and unvarnished. Hell's Angels on Wheels, with all of the Hell's Angels of Northern California riding in the film.
Want to make it? Do it.
There's somebody here.
What? Yeah. What?
Hell's Angels on Wheels in exciting color will bring you all the brawls and all the way out parties, exactly as it happens.
Thanks,
You'll blow your mind when you see kooky gals with their bodies painted by a new wave pop artist in the wildest party scene ever put on film. And when you see a Hell's Angels wedding, you just won't believe it. With a winged skull head as their emblem and a Nazi swastika tattooed on their arms, they come roaring out of the dust to menace, to intimidate, and to destroy. Be sure to see Hell's Angels on Wheels in color for mature audiences only.
You are involved in the single most important project in the world today.
The cybernetic, computerized world of the 22nd century. The project to explore the deep recesses of a man's brain, where the subconscious withholds secrets his conscious mind dares not reveal even to himself.
His last words.
West will be destroyed in 14 days. Repeat, 14 days.
The challenge, to bring a man back to life from the edge of death. To restore his memory from a programmed tape. Tortured moments in which he is on the run from others and himself. Project X, co-starring Christopher George.
The laser gun! Let me go!
Greta Baldwin.
Why don't you cooperate?
What lies do you want me to tell you?
I want the truth.
I told you the truth!
You've seen too much. They'll have to get rid of you.
Let it continue, that's an order.
You'll destroy him.
Do you hear me? That's an order.
Project X, forcing a man to relive the horror of the past until the mind rebels.
All we want is to see you happy. Get out in the world and meet people.
You know, your father was a blind date. Natalie, darling, you ready? I should be right out. Natalie! You wear what you think the boy will like. You know, he might be a very nice boy. Natalie, so for once, you missed Saturday night at the movies at home.
Where's my little princess?
Go enjoy yourself.
Where is she? Expelled for inciting a riot!
Honest to God, Papa, if you'd have been Joan of Arc's father, France would never have been saved.
You're not Joan of Arc! You're Natalie of Brooklyn!
Natalie? Natalie, what are you doing?
Going out in the world like Papa said.
Sydney, please, go talk to her. Tell her you didn't...
Natalie, don't act crazy. Come out and watch television.
You and Mama don't have to worry about me or feel sorry for me anymore.
Natalie, I don't know what's happening to you.
I'm out in the world now, Mama, and I like it.
I'm sorry, Natalie. Oh, maybe I'm old-fashioned for getting upset. But your father, he tells me how 15, 16-year-old girls, they come in with prescriptions for the pill. And some of the girls, they don't even wait to have it wrapped. So that's how it is today, he says.
How did the other men you've been with rate you? 1 to 10? A to Z?
If you weren't so busy being a sneaky seducer of conked-out women, you might have noticed that there have never been any other men.
I lied to you.
You did?
Yeah. About when I said when I was still a virgin. I haven't been that way since I was 15.
Love?
Rape. In a subway station. A gang of dope addicts. There must have been dozens of them. I stopped counting after 20.
Don't you know that there are things about you that are beautiful?
We run together from the darkness on a yellow August morning, so the war will make us free. See the sun come singing till it falls into the sea.
Attention! Ladies and gentlemen, attention! A comrade, a citizen, a fellow human being cries out for our attention!
Cheers!
the chairs.
Why are you so interested in these chairs?
It's personal.
12 chairs,
Dining room.
Walnut?
by Christopher Hams of London.
Beautiful furniture. Belonging to a certain Ippolit Matveyevich Vorobyanov. Yes, that's them.
I want those chairs.
I need those chairs.
Tikhon, you idiot, my gloves.
Look.
Do you love me?
Well, let's just say that I am very much in lust with you.
Come on, God! Tikhon is back. Tikhon, come here. 12 chairs. They were upholstered in gold brocade. Do you remember? 12 chairs. Walnut, covered in gold brocade. Next time, they gone. Chair! Well, you are.
Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Some drink champagne, some die of thirst. No way of knowing which way it's going. Hope for the best, expect the worst. Hey!
This is Dublin. This is my cousin Quackser. He's a man with very special interests. Some men love food, not Quackser. Some men love liquor, not Quackser. My cousin, Quackser Fortune, has a passion for... well, let's just say he picks up where others leave off.
Horse manure! Fresh done!
Excuse me. Hey, do you really sell that?
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, it's my job.
This is all about Quackser and what he did to Dublin.
Quackser.
Quackser? Where's Quackser?
That's Quackser.
That's Quackser.
Quackser, you
No,
are
I got something on my mind and I want to talk to you. Now
I
listen
have
to
nothing to say to you, Quackser.
You just listen to me.
Oh, it was foolish in the first place, the whole thing. Quackser, please, I'm sorry.
How do you think of me?
Quackser Fortune found true beauty all over Dublin in small, neat piles.
Dum 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 dum. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum.
This is a boy. His name is Bernard. He has a mommy, a daddy, a doggy, and contact lenses. You might say he has everything a boy needs to be happy. But Bernard is not happy. Why? It's very simple. He doesn't want to be a boy anymore. What he really wants to be is a big boy. Grown up. A man among men. Among women. So one day, while roller skating around the public library, Bernard decided to make the big move. Leave home and make out on his own.
Don't eat too much. Don't stay out late. Don't go to suspicious places or play cards. And stay away from girls. But most of all, Bernard, try to be happy.
How Bernard becomes a big boy in the big city is what this little epic is about. It's also about a kook, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a little friend, a cop, a landlady, crazy roosters. If she's dead, you'll burn. And a 53-year-old albino hypnotherapist with a wooden leg.
53-year-old albino hypnotherapist?
With a wooden leg.
It's also about pin-ups, push-ups, pickups, punching, splashing, sneezing, necking, pills, beds, kites, 3 balls. 1 whammo! It's also about wooden legs. Department stores, automats, songs by the Lovin' Spoonful, discotheques, stethoscopes, book stealing, sleepers, family portraits, peepers, loneliness, togetherness,
Sexual, sextet, sexton, sextennial, sexagenarian.
people under 20, people over 30, tiny people, strange people,
What do you think you're doing? Moving in?
angry people, and a boy named Bernard.
Not sweet cookie. You're all Barbara has in this cold, cold world. Barbara needs you. It's going to be a cold night tonight, and your baby needs you, honey. Come. Just come up here right now.
You're a big boy now.
All you have to do with walking out those doors, you've been prepared as long as time alive. Well, I don't know how, but you're a big boy now. You're a big boy now. Come on and take a bow, 'cause you're a big boy now. You're a big boy now. Come on and take
Run, have fun, there's always a rainbow to ride. But your toys are broken now, and there's no place to hide.
The Grasshopper. What kind of girl is she?
It's very simple what I want to be. Totally happy, totally different, and totally in love. Eddie, let's have a baby.
Oh,
Come on, let's have a baby.
I know the reason you go out with all those guys. It's so that you won't get involved with any of them, right?
I'm not like that. Yes, I am.
The Grasshopper. What kind of girl is she?
Take me up in a plane now. Can you spell it?
Sure I can. It's the first word I ever learned.
You isn't gonna make a change,
If the people who were once your friends now say unfriendly words, it seems to me But if you just close your mind and start to feel that you're the only one who's right, then you've lost touch with humanity. But as far as I'm concerned, love, it's your life.
I just want to be someone special.
The Grasshopper.
Everybody in this whole country is out of line is going to learn fear, and that's going to be very shortly.
We can't provide a lot of time, sympathetic understanding.
These people are hurting, Reinhardt. They're hurting and they don't really know.
There ain't no such thing as a good guy or a bad guy. We just all in this together.
I think they are aware that the kind of politics we have in this country today is just not going to work anymore.
Then you sign a loyalty oath. You're into the big, clean American sound of WUSA, the sound of a decent generation.
What do you do?
I'm a communicator.
Hello, easily, lad. Hey, how about little old me getting smart on you to jump into Lake Pontchartrain?
Now we'll leave you with one message, the big message. The future of America is up to you.
We're a movement.
We have a point of view here at WUSA.
This station exists for that movement, not the other way around.
Every now and then we come out from behind our glass walls and mix with the folks a little.
Americans, remember, no matter what anyone says, we're okay.
Someday, while everybody's fighting to decide right from wrong, someone or something will come along and decide it all for us.
Americans, our shoulders are broad and sweaty, but our breath is sweet. Give us the strength to struggle against the godlessness. Only in America can a people say, we're okay. Now I want you to say that with me. We're okay.
WUSA. Love it or leave it.
I don't keep a cat or dog because they eat too much. Little kids bore the pants off me, and when I go to a ball game, I root for the visitors. I never cried at a wedding or a funeral. I never sent a Christmas card, and I cheated my wife, if I had the time. But I've got one soft spot. A man is innocent until proven guilty.
The Lawyer.
As if you'd just given me your life.
I have. It's over now. I never want to hold anything back.
If you say that what happened is over, it's over.
Starring Bibi Anderson as Karen, the woman, Robert Stack, the husband, James Ferrantino, the lover, with Annie Girardot, the wife who became the other woman.
I'm Bruno's wife. I'm sorry for you. But I want this thing with Bruno to end. You love her?
Yes, yes, yes!
How many nights with her? How many? How many?
Story of a woman seeking forgetfulness in exotic continental locales.
Due persone
capiscono che tardi per dirsi addio. Allora.
You never thought of him even before we came here, never?
Yes, I did.
And what it was like with him?
Well, Davy.
Did you?
Yes, I did! I loved him! I told you that! We are not what we were, Bruno. You are not, and I am not. I want to go back.
In the world of crime, there are no winners. There are only losers. 2-time losers, 3-time losers, and the biggest loser of them all. Virgil Starkwell, Mr. B.
There's a stick-up. Hey, what are you doing here?
We're holding up the bank.
We're holding up the bank.
No, I'm sorry. We were here first.
We're holding up the bank.
Don't listen to him, folks. We were here first.
He just couldn't accept authority.
You guys are dressing alike again. I just...
A person who commits some sort of an act that's against society usually is not considered emotionally stable.
And so, the reason we eat matzo on the Passover holidays...
Virgil basically was a good fellow.
I think actually, if he'd been a successful criminal, it would have been all right. You know, he never made the 10 most wanted list.
Hey, where is everybody? We called the break-off! Why didn't somebody tell me?
Well, I had to tell Virgil.
It is of children that you must speak today. And the man said, your children are not your children. They are born of Aquarius. And the only path they know is to the stars. They come from you, but belong only to themselves.
You all seem like such good friends. We are.
We performed bird surgery together. We drunk truth serum together. We've told each other awful things about ourselves. It sort of creates a bond between people.
And though you may give them your kingdom, their thoughts are their own. For it is to them that you bequeath the future. the future that you cannot visit.
I love you both.
Ah, she's just a kid.
No,
Really?
no, there's so few people we can trust.
Yeah? Oh, terrific. I trust you.
I trust you. I trust you.
We all trust each
Drink to
other.
that.
When last summer began, they were children. When it ended, they were something else. Today's child dies. Tomorrow's man is born. Frank Perry, creator of David and Lisa, has once again discovered a cast of young talents, and once again he has made an unforgettable motion picture based on the provocative novel by Evan Hunter. It is called Last Summer.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what the producer and director of Joe have come up with now?
Filth.
The first time Mommy slaps his hands when he tries to play with his pee-pee.
I get so excited. You know, you can go around the world for $30. It's only 15 in Buffalo. I ain't a Buffalo.
That broad is a charter member of the Liberal Party.
I just like it. Are you still a virgin, Robbie?
Well, yes, darn it. How is that, Sugar? Isn't that rather a personal question?
How do people have babies if they're not married?
Maybe it goes back to the first no-no. Masturbation?
I get so excited.
What Joe did for the hard hats, guess what does for love?
A Canon production. A Canon release.
Wealthy Elgar Enders never had the chance to live in a slum, so he bought one.
Bonton Heights, that's its official name, will start a trend in urban renewal, Mr. Enders.
This neighborhood's going to be very chic, very chic. Let's hope this influx of the beautiful people is the beginning of an inclination.
What is this we have here? I'm Elgar Enders, the new landlord.
Hold us right there, honky.
Are you the new landlord?
I own this house. I'm the new landlord.
You have until the count of 3.
I am the new landlord.
These arrows have been dipped in Fanny's barbecue sauce.
Cigarette pops?
I'd like you to meet my son. My heavens, it's good to meet you.
Hi.
I'm Elgar Enders.
My name's Laney. William Jr. William Jr.
Peter.
Are you with Vista? Is this some sort of a new program or something?
No. That's Elgar.
You think I'm white, don't you?
This real estate is very important to me. It's the most important thing I've ever done. I'm a Cancerian, and home is very important.
You're a Leo.
No, Mother, I'm a Cancer.
When were you born?
The roof leaks, the toilet runs all day.
I'm gonna put in a patio already.
My, it's hot in here.
It's really cool, Mr. Enders.
You awful cute to be a landlord.
Oh, we're, insecticide and deodorant.
Is that carbonated?
Oh! He's just ruthless. It's ruthless.
Napalm.
You can get at those hawks a little better if you take your gloves off.
I think there's something that you should know, Mother.
What's that, dear?
I think I love a girl who's a Negro.
Didn't we all go together to see Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
Elgar, I'm going to come straight to the point. If you march into this house with an armful of pickaninnies, the best you're going to be able to expect from me will be a swift kick.
The Mirish Production Company presents The Landlord.
Okay?
Okay.
Starring Pearl Bailey as Marge, Diana Sands, Lee Grant, and Bo Bridges as the landlord.
So, I bought this house.
This is just the beginning of a most unusual robbery.
What do I have to do? Force down an English plane.
I haven't done that since 1942. Unheard of, bold, totally unexpected. That's why we're going to succeed.
He masterminds the plan.
I'm talking about stealing $10 million.
He sets it into motion.
I'll give you 60 seconds to throw down your weapons and start unloading the gold.
And she makes everything fall into place in Midas Run. When you're on the Midas Run, all you need is a plane, a tank, people in the tank.
What the hell are you doing?
A lovable old mafia boss.
Of course we kill him if we catch him.
A collector of precious objects.
I will bid for your wife.
When you're on the Midas Run, you move in the most beautiful places with the most dangerous people.
Cheerleaders!
Oh, Mike, we've blown it.
When you're on the Midas Run, you can get away with even more than a $10 million robbery.
Where do you want me?
That woman is a tarantula.
To be the most exciting event of their collectively drab little lives.
Begin your descent.
This dangerous glittering game has an unusual name. Gold is the prize to be won when you play in the Midas Run. There are some chances to take and many rules you must break. You have to cheat everyone to survive in the Midas Run. In the Midas Run. In the Midas Run. La 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 la.
The cats can't make the scene fast enough. The chicks can't make it quick enough. There's never been a beach brawl like Beach Ball. Starring that riptide rider, Ed Burns. And in this, their first and only movie, the greatest, the grooviest group of them all, the Supremes. Those lovin', feelin' boys, the Righteous Brothers, with their big soul sound. The Four Seasons, singing their golden gas dawn. Hondells. And that sensational new group, the Walker Brothers.
Turn. Don't move your feet. Swing your arms.
How can you blame these beach bunnies for flipping out?
Come on, guys, pick up the tempo. Wow!
Yeah, swing, little birdies. They're skydiving. It's the only way to fly. They're surfing, hanging 10, and riding the big 9. They're skin diving. They're racing in the Riverside Rally. And the sweetest little streamlined baby of them all, the Silhouette. The hottest deal on wheels. It's got Ed Burns, Chris Noel. And guest stars, the Supremes, the Four Seasons, the Righteous Brothers, the Hondells, the Walker Brothers. 9 great song hits. Get it, Beach Ball, catch it.
warning, the cycles from hell are coming. American General Pictures presents Hell's Chosen Few, a shocking new picture, filmed in the streets where it actually happened, with members of the real Devil's Henchmen and allied motorcycle gangs of Southern California, hundreds of wild riders. Hell's Chosen Few roars across the motion picture screen with their choppers and wild mamas.
Go ahead and fight, baby. That's the way I like it. It just makes it all the sweeter when we finally get there.
They're Hell's Chosen Few. They live fast, die young, and nobody cries.
Joe, look out!
What the heck, fella? You going off your rocker or something? You ain't no man, you fake. At least you ain't gonna be when I get done with you.
Satan's angels, screaming cycles and wild women. Death on a statewide run. Starring Jody Daniels, Kelly Ross, and Bill Bonner. It's the wildest, no-holds-barred outlaw motorcycle picture of all time.
Yeah, give the dude some working room. I want this little flower here to be ashamed to show off her tattoo on account of a misspelled word.
From American General Pictures, Hell's Chosen Few. Recommended for mature audiences.
With cars that are built with the micro-precision of a jet ramming through the sound barrier. One mistake, and there ain't no second chance. Get ready for a motion picture that will knock your wheels off. American Nitro.
Well, what a beautiful day down at the strip. Put my foot to the floor. Well, come on, baby. Give me just a couple miles more.
American Nitro, a film that opens it up and gets behind America's fastest growing sport. Drag racing and the supercharged funny cars.
Get a couple miles more.
If you're at your first drag race, you say, how can anything be louder than that? Stand back. It's coming.
American Nitro. Starring Tom the Mongoose McEwen and Don the Snake Perdome. Get off on a life and death struggle as you sit behind their 2,000 horsepower engines and move into a split-second kick that gets you off. American Nitro, a high-powered, high-speed motion picture with drive to win. American Nitro, the motion picture that turns Russian roulette into kids' play. American Nitro. See those dragsters and funny car drivers take their 2,000 horsepower engines and tear up the track. American Nitro.
Want to play games? Then meet the girls from Rambling U.
We've got the greatest asset Rambling U ever had, us. And are we gonna use it? Yeah.
Give us an R, give us an R, give us an R-A-M, give us a B, give us an L, give us an I-N-G. Rambling, rambling.
When it comes to cheering, these girls are great. They also have some good plays of their own. like Backfield in Motion. It's Cheerleaders Beach Party. To score with football players, first, get their attention. Next, zero in for a quick pass or two.
This is honey, ginger, and sugar.
We're awfully pleased to meet you. Same here.
Then comes a little basic research about the way they like to play. And if that doesn't work, there's always something else.
All right, follow me.
When these girls go into action, the only thing that counts is playing the game. And the way they play, there's no way to lose. The cheerleaders take off at the hottest beach party ever. Cheerleaders Beach Party.
Candy and Ellie Joe.
She's still in there, I know it!
Hold up, man. Let's go.
They'll steal your hearts and rob your bank.
Ellie Joe. Yeah, how'd we do? For vacation.
In the Great Texas Dynamite Chase.
The money's just sitting there, begging for us to go in and get it.
I'd like to withdraw $20,000 from your vault.
They blaze their way across Texas, leaving a path of highway patrolmen in their wake.
Oh, go on, girls! Come on, don't do that! Don't leave me here like that!
One false move from any of you, and this sucker's had it.
Okay, now that we've got your attention, we'd like your money.
Stand there, call the police.
Wow! Please stop them!
Come on, Candy, let's all have a good time. Come on, honey, this is a robbery.
Okay, honey, one fast move and he gets it.
Let's get rich.
Claudia Jennings.
Okay, I'm game.
Jocelyn Jones.
I see a future in this.
Johnny Crawford. The Great Texas Dynamite Chase.
Radio 9000, officer in trouble.
Trouble? When you got the biggest ripoff of the decade in the murder capital of the world, you've got more than trouble. You've got disaster.
As of this moment, I am your candidate for governor.
It's gonna get solved, or the town's gonna explode.
There was no police protection. Now, if it had been a white affair, wouldn't you have had a half dozen cops on duty?
You're gonna take a slug at me and make it good. You understand what I'm saying? Dan Bassett is the man.
I'll do better than that.
No matter what happens, he loses. Sergeant Jesse Williams used to be an all-pro. Now he's in a different league.
This may sound crazy, but you and I working together, we can make it all fit. Break this thing, Danny.
Another hot flash. Thanks, but no thanks, Sergeant.
It's my case. If I need you, I'll ask for your help.
I don't believe you pigs. You're just all alike. You don't believe anybody, do you? I bet you don't even believe each other.
Roby. Beautiful Roby. The hooker who couldn't stay out of trouble. Ferdy. The sweet Mac. Ferdy's out after the big score.
Baby, you want to see your sugar man dead, huh? Because that's what I'll be. These guys don't play around.
Detroit 9000, the number that spells trouble.
Go for it, you bastard.
Jim Kelly, Agent for Dragon. Codename Black Samurai. On land, on sea, in the air, in action. Jim Kelly is the Black Samurai, the incredible secret agent for Dragon. And half the world's out to kill it. Jim Kelly as the Black Samurai. No matter what the odds, they haven't got a chance against him. From Hong Kong to Haiti, come the men and women who play the dangerous game of voodoo and violence. Jennacott, the warlock.
It's better to reign in hell, sir, than heaven.
Toki, bait for the trap. Chavez, pain is his pleasure. Bo, the crusher. Sin, lovely to look at.
I like to think of you as my white knight. Come to my rescue.
Never the white knight, baby. Murderous to know. They dance for him. They desire him. They die for him. Pines, which side is he really on? Black Samurai is coming your way. Jim Kelly, heading for action.
After the death of the Dragon comes a new American superstar, 16 years in the martial arts, 7th degree black belt, and 4 times world champion. Introducing Ron Van Cleef as the Black Dragon. We said enough. Now we'll let him do the talking.
Are you creep?
The Black Dragon, rougher, tougher, and stronger than anything you've seen before. None of that jumping around and flying through the air, because this is the real shit. The Black Dragon. Also starring Jason Pai-Pao, the flashiest kung fu fighter of the Orient. His style is smooth and deathly. His words are few but final. Also starring the Latin terror, Jorge Estraga. Watch out! With cat-like speed, you know he takes care of business real quick. Ron Van Cleef and Jason Pai-Pao, a 1-2 combination that's hard to beat. And when we say quick, we mean quick. The Black Dragon. Big mothers are his specialty. A blockbuster of a motion picture. Don't miss it. It'll be exploding in this theater soon.
A handful of white students are transferred to an all-black school. You know there's going to be trouble.
Vanilla ice cream. And I'm gonna take me a big lick.
And somebody's got to do something about it.
Tell me, Mr. Davis, do you know Lafayette High School?
Downtown? Yeah.
And the board thinks you'd be very good there.
200 white kids and 3,000 black, huh?
If we promoted you to, say, vice principal?
Hell.
Look, they don't want us in their schools. We don't want them in ours.
Yeah, well, we're all in that bag. Stuck.
But it seems to me that what you need is a professional disciplinarian, not an English teacher.
This here fountain's for blacks. Yours is in the back.
I don't think I'm gonna like it here.
Frankly, I'm afraid the place is gonna explode. He's whistling the same jive as them!
We're going back to established procedures. To hell with established procedures! They're dried up and they don't work. There's all kinds of books and ideas and words. And you're gonna learn about them, all of you.
Oh, man, what for? You know as well as me, long as I shows up here, you gotta promote me. That's the way it is down here.
I don't give a damn how it is down here. You're gonna learn to read.
You always talking about being black. Soon as one of you niggas see a little white stuff, you go up and smoke.
Come on, man. You must know 100 colored chicks selling it.
What's gonna happen?
What happened?
I'm out. Jonathan, too.
But that ain't right.
This never would have happened if we got rid of them honkies.
Mr. Greco, call the police.
Checkered flag or crash.
Checkered flag or crash.
Checkered flag or crash. The first story about off-road racing. With pickups, jeeps, buggies, and bikes in a no-holds-barred chase over 1,000 miles of the world's roughest terrain.
So do me right, you damn machine.
Joe Don Baker as Walkaway Madden.
I'm a wrecker.
Susan Sarandon as the reporter.
Till I quit or you crash.
Alan Vint as Turtle.
I mean, the best race car driver in the world can't carry one of these across the finish line, you know?
Larry Hagman as the promoter.
I do business the way you race cars. Win or crash.
All-time racing great, Parnelli Jones.
Flat out and flying down the road. Ain't gonna eat nobody's dust. This dirty road goes straight to heaven. That's where I'm heading, win or bust. Checkered flag or crash.
Even at the checkpoints, the action never lets up.
but I'll call it.
All right.
All right.
Mr. Sonny.
Okay.
No lines left.
He's racing without brakes!
Guess I pushed my luck too far. I used to have a guardian angel until I climbed into this car. Checkered flag will crash. Going for the heavy green. Gonna be a checkered flag will crash. No in between. So do me right, you damn machine.
Two more weeks to go, and they're going to take the chains off and let us out of school. Are you ready? Rock and roll!
You probably know just about everybody at Pacific High. The freaks, the jocks, the low riders, and the high rollers, the surfers, the dancers, the creeps.
That spot's for the handicap.
Hey, Stanley, I know it's your spot, but you ain't using it. To the good life.
Bobby DeVito, the schemer. Donna DeVito, the dreamer.
You have a nice smile.
Thank you.
And, of course, Daryl Fitzgerald.
I happen to think that he's different. Different? He's almost non-existent.
Daryl blends in with the scenery.
I was asking if you were new here because I haven't seen you around before. I keep a low profile.
But Bobby has other plans.
I want you to run for student body president.
You're crazy.
I prefer to think of it as inspiration.
And they've both got competition. Christine Alexander, the girl who has everything and will do anything to keep it.
You kidding? I can't compete with that. It's gonna be bozo time. Trust me. Thank you. You're too kind.
They're all on the verge of something wonderful. Because it's almost summer. And there's more to high school than fun. There's romance after class.
Wait till you see me in some real glad rags, baby. You think your eyes are throwing a party for your face.
There's music after dark. And there's politics.
I'm not the most popular person in this school, but neither are most of you.
After lunch. But is there life after the senior prom?
Buddy, what I want to know is where's the motel room?
Terrific new songs. An exciting new cast. And a very special movie. Almost summer. The time when it all comes together. Almost. Aren't you glad it's almost summer? Electra Glide in blue. The story of Big John Wintergreen, a 5-foot 4-inch motorcycle cop in a 6-foot 2-inch world.
Attention! Dress, Rod. Dress!
Did you know that me and Alan Ladd were exactly the same height?
Parade! Rest!
You! John Wintergreen, you ain't no Superman.
Good morning, pigs.
I hate that motorcycle they make me ride.
Good morning, you fascist.
Are you holding anything you shouldn't be?
No way, man. I'm totally cool, man.
You honkies!
You see, you've been back only 6 weeks, and I'm gonna do for you what it took somebody 6 months to do for me.
Yes, sir. What's that?
Nothing.
I'm going to talk to you this morning about self-control and law enforcement. I want to blow your rotten little heart out!
No! This country is undergoing a precisely formulated conspiracy of police genocide.
That's right, the officer in charge is talking to you, and he's saying that you're going to be arrested as an accessory after the fact in a murder case.
Why don't you go out there and dig up the whole world? Maybe you can find the gun. Did you know that loneliness would kill you deader than a .357 Magnum?
The story of Big John Wintergreen, a 5-foot 4-inch motorcycle cop in a 6-foot 2-inch world. Electra Glide in blue.
One moment, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, will everyone please check to see if you have your wallet? Oh, you do? Good. Now we're going to show you how easy it is to lose it. If you only have eyes for her. You've got Harry in your pocket. If you only want to lend a helping hand.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Harry's got your cash. And if you think your pockets can't be picked, wait till you meet Harry. Harry in your pocket. He's not just any pickpocket. He's the world's greatest cannon, the brains behind a strictly class operation. Meet Casey, the steerer. Spots the victims for Harry. Sandy, the stall. She'll catch your attention just long enough for Harry to do his job. Ray, learning the business. Strictly small time, until he met Harry.
You get yourself a coat and tie. Cut some of that hair off.
Why? It's not really that long.
It is for a thief.
Yes, they're the best in the business. And business is picking up. And up. And if you still think your pockets can't be picked, wait till Harry and the gang go to work on you. Harry in your pocket, and his, and his, and his, and maybe yours. Check your wallet again. Harry's been seen in the neighborhood.
How long has it been since you've seen this kind of adventure? How long has it been since you've seen this kind of action? How long has it been since you've had this much fun? How long has it been since you've seen a swashbuckler? Now, Universal presents the biggest, grandest pirate film of all time, Swashbuckler, starring Robert Shaw.
There she goes, my friend! There she goes!
James Earl Jones.
What kept you? Come on, you crazy fool!
Geneviève Bujold.
That's number one. Never get provoked, girl. Oh! That's number two, girl. Never fight fair when you're fighting for your life. That's number three, girl. Never raise that sword to me again unless you're prepared to die for it.
All your lands and property are herewith forfeit to the crown. Your dear wife and charming daughter can find themselves a new home in whatever slum appeals to them.
Peter Boyle is the treacherous Lord Durant.
Your brothers have a certain crude force, but they lack any real style.
Oh, do they, sir?
Jeffrey Holder is the mysterious Cujo. And Bo Bridges is Major Folly.
I'll see you hang, engines! I think it'll have to be by a very long rope.
Swashbuckler. A story of pirates, those on the high seas, and those in high places.
Okay, easy. Now, Lynch! I want your answer now!
What could be more exciting?
Jump!
What could be more romantic? What could be more fun than a swashbuckler? Come and enjoy the biggest, grandest pirate adventure of all time, Swashbuckler.
Gorilla god of the jungle paradise, destroyer of cities. Godzilla, indestructible behemoth from prehistoric time, released from an icy tomb to pulverize a panic-stricken world. Now, for the first time, in one awe-inspiring motion picture, they meet the mightiest monsters of the ages, King Kong, Godzilla, locked in the most titanic battle of all time.
Of them send to their old folks for coins. That is their ace in a hole.
Some guys will bet on anything.
$20 says you can't name the 7 dwarfs.
Bill and Charlie.
Okay.
They're irresponsible, undependable, drunken, rowdy, gambling fiends. Columbia Pictures presents George Segal and Elliot Gould. The hilarious story of two bet-on-anything guys who happily discover a winning streak. California Split. It's a game that two players can win.
This must be the place, William.
From the poker parlors of Gardena to the $100 windows of Santa Anita. From the ringside seats at Olympic Auditorium. 26! To the lush casinos of Nevada. This is the world of the gambling fanatics.
I got a cherry.
The hot shots.
I got 2 cherries.
High rollers.
I got 2 cherries and nothing happened.
Hookers and dealers.
Nobody's drinking this. I bet a Milky Way.
And 2 guys who would beg, borrow, and steal for a seat at the table.
put up $11,000.
Bill
I'm gonna win.
and Charlie.
Believe you.
They're outrageous.
Vice. Where Vice?
They're outlandish.
Ellen? Here's a sour ball.
They're out to beat the odds.
And we start now. Okay.
You know, Bill and Charlie, there's a little bit of both of them in all of it.
You're not that good.
George Siegel, Elliot Gould, California Split. It's a great game if you know when to quit.
Anything in the whole world that you want, you know you can get from me. Because, Brenda, you've been a good girl. You get good marks in school, and you give me a lot of knockers, a lot of joy. All my children have. And believe me, for $1 million, nobody in this world could buy that joy. I'll tell you the truth. I feel very sorry for their parents. Because I know how unhappy your mother and I would be if we were in their position. And I thank God every day that I have children I can trust. I thank God every day that I have children I can trust.
Make love to me.
Thank God every day that I have children I can trust.
Listen, the whole house is gonna be up in 5 minutes.
I thank God every day that I have children I can trust.
May I know your name?
Paramount Pictures proudly presents Goodbye, Columbus. Based on the novella by Philip Roth. A Stanley R. Jaffe production in Technicolor. Directed by Larry Pierce. Screenplay by Arnold Schulman. Starring Richard Benjamin, Jack Klugman. Co-starring Nan Martin. With new songs by The Association. And introducing Ali McGraw.
You're gonna know
5 of the richest, most powerful people in the world are trying to buy their way out of dying in the Swiss conspiracy.
Do you have anything to declare?
No, nothing.
Got a nice dentist that is.
David Jansen is Christopher. He's the only man who can uncover the conspiracy.
Yeah, 5 little secret accounts came to Zurich. Hayes was killed, and then there were 4. Rashi was killed, and then there were 3.
Senta Berger is Denise. She also works undercover.
I want to make a confession. What do I look like, a priest?
The Swiss conspiracy. The name of the game is blackmail.
If you want your client's secret bank accounts to remain secret, wait for instructions.
What are we to do? Go to the police?
Never.
The stakes, a fortune in uncut diamonds.
High value in a small package. Easy to conceal, easy to market.
The players, 5 desperate people, each with a deadly secret. The score, 2 dead, 3 to go. The rules, anything goes. The only way to win is to stay rich and stay alive. The Swiss Conspiracy, starring David Jansen, Senta Berger, John Saxon, John Ireland, Elke Sommer, Ray Milland, Anton Diffring. The Swiss Conspiracy, the ultimate blackmail thriller.
Take the average go-go dancer. She's sincere, hardworking, owns an okay body, but she's missing something. And it's that something that separates the girls from the supergirls. Move over, girl, for something super. This is Raquel Welch, the world's most wanted woman. What does she have that makes all the others look average? Let's check the inventory. The hips, the legs, the torso, all moving and grooving together. Raquel is letting loose because she's starring in a movie she can be herself in. After playing Indian maidens, Mexican outlaws, and prehistoric women, Raquel is finally doing her own thing in a movie called Flare Up. Now, the world's most wanted woman is on the run from the men who want her.
Why can't you understand? I don't want to be tied down.
I need you. Most men want a lover. One man wants to kill her.
Let's make a deal, you and me.
I'll get rid of the 3 of us. You, me, and your boyfriend.
Run, Raquel. Run fast. Because they're all out to get you. Keep moving, Raquel. Because that's the price you have to pay for being the world's most wanted woman.
Hellbenders. Starring Joseph Cotton as the rebel with a cause that plunges the Southwest into a bloodbath.
They think the war is over because Lee surrendered. They weren't counting on me or any of us hellbenders.
A convoy of killers hell-bent on a mad, murderous adventure. Their cargo, a coffin full of money. And a beautiful widow full of fear.
Open it.
Please.
Never mind, let it be. You did well, daughter.
Better than the one you killed?
Lord, yes.
And I've got her clothes on. You're all rotten. You stink of death like this dress.
Maybe you two believe in the cause, maybe you don't. Maybe I believe enough for us all. The important thing is, we've got the money back. And this time we go all the way.
All the way. Fighting the law. Fighting the outlaws. Fighting each other. recording in blood for all time the fearsome name of the regiment called the Hellbenders.
Lee Van Cleef has been ugly, dirty, and downright mean. Now, watch him get violent.
Let's say I'm buying your revenge for $50,000. Then the honest people of Clifton can owe their debt to Frank Talbot.
Pretty quick with a pistol. And I don't want to question that, Talby. But who knows if you'd take on a real duel?
The weapon that's gonna kill me hasn't been invented yet.
Dragged, shot, kicked, is bound to turn violent. Lee Van Cleef just does it better than most.
I'll kill you any way you want.
Take your mama down to Mexico, man, and tell her we'll all make a lot of money. She's my old lady. Now you just go out and buy yourself another old lady, man.
Keep clear of the stompers. Killers on wheels. The Glory Stompers.
You've seen the guys. Now, here are the psycho-mad mamas who ride with them. They're the hellcats. Slugging, scratching, clawing. Are they girls or devils? This is Sheila, their leader. She'll cut you down or turn you on. Candy, violent, vicious. Linda, beautiful, brutal. Rita, leather on the outside, all woman on the inside. And Dee, gone, just gone. The Hellcats do what they want to, even if somebody gets killed. Want to join? Prove yourself. The Hellcats. Trip Out.
I don't feel so good.
Crash Out. Knockout. Freak Out. The Hellcats. They're the wildest ever. See The Hellcats from Crown International.
The screen glows red hot with the violent story of the wild bike riders versus the terrifying dune buggy boys.
Can't let those punks get away with that. Look, Bo, if we start trouble with those guys now, the cops are gonna blow us right off the beach.
They steal each other's gals, and no woman is safe.
Well, now ain't that something? I got something special for you.
You can take your something special and shove it.
They live by a law of their own. What they want, they take.
Kill him, ain't the bastard try to kill me. The big mother's mine. Everybody gets seconds.
They wreck, they steal, they plunder.
Break the rules.
Hands off him!
In my heart, how things change.
Wild wheels are roaring your way in color. This picture is rated R.
Geraldine Chaplin, she's ready for the here and now in Capas.
We'll stay on for as long as we can. There ain't nothing in this world can bring us down. Love is all we have to give, and all we wanna do is live.
Just when the sound makes you feel crazy, and the lights shine right through your head, and everything starts to fly, the love-in becomes a kill-in.
Don't fool around with that. It's loaded.
He's a killer.
You don't give a damn about me.
I play the devil. The guy that love to hate.
We represent the future that you're afraid of. You have too much of everything, too much freedom, too much money, too much sex.
Are you ready for the here and now, or is your scene just another cop-out?
Anything you wanna do is fine. You stick to your scene, 'cause we got ours.
There it is! Is this any way to run an airline?
It's Elvis, Hawaiian style, running wild, as a copter flyboy with more co-pilots than he can handle.
All right, girls. Follow me inside and I'll check out your qualifications.
Where'd you put the ad in, Playboy?
If ever I wonder, if ever we're apart, I know that you will lead me home.
Elvis, flying high, bringing you a new kind of romance as he soars his way over all the islands in the glorious Hawaiian archipelago, singing and loving his way to Paradise Hawaiian Style. Elvis, the flyboy from the mainland, and he's after every wahine in sight, from the blonde Malahinis to the Maoli girls of all Polynesia, but certainly not all at the same time.
Is this any way to run an airline?
Maybe better cool it, huh?
Oh, look, I ain't leaving until I get my steak. Baby, we just have a good time.
Rare.
Is this any way to run an airline?
Don't start what you can't finish. One kiss and I want more. If it's love you're looking to get, you're gonna get what you're looking for. Stop where you are. A house of sand is an empty work of art. A house of sand is an empty work of art. If you scratch my back, then I'll scratch your back like two peas in a pack. Let's get rid of our rich together. Queenie, wahine, papaya, retire, and pineapple, pumpkin, oh boy. Please pick up papaya with Queenie, wahine, in perfect perpetual joy. I know that you will lead me home.
When our rockets veer off course, it spells sabotage. Lightning Bolt is then called into action. The secret agency is headed by Captain Flanagan.
Hi, Harry.
And Lieutenant Harry Sennett.
My shower. Then play host and scrub my back.
A supercharger of suspense when this fiendish human monster tries to control the world from his underwater city. A supercharger of horror in the hibernation chamber, where his playthings are kept alive and then destroyed at will. A super challenge when confronted with the most exciting undercover agents in the world.
Hi. I'll bet you're George Hipplewhite, Harvard, 1955.
Hi.
I'll step out of your sun, baby. I'm sure you wouldn't want to be shadowed.
How do you like my tan, Harry?
Tantalizing.
Action, action, action. Don't miss this Technicolor supercharger. Lightning Bolt, the supercharger of the year. It will jolt you. It will electrify you.
Fireball 500. The young thrill hunters of the racing game. Guys who go all out to win, and chicks who want the winners and make hay whether the sun shines or not. Ow! It's fun and excitement all the way with Frankie Avalon, Annette Funicello, Fabian, Chill Wills, Harvey Limbeck, Julie Parrish, the jet action crowd in a country carnival racetrack setting. They're goers who stop at nothing. Frankie's the favorite of the boys who know cars.
Joey, we got us a real shot.
Fabian's the favorite of the girls who best know, boys. And their rivalry is not always on the track. Fireball 500 is one movie that pulls no punches. No matter where the action is.
Trying to wear a guy down.
Are you getting worn down? Well, are you?
Are you guys really going through with that figure-8 stuff tomorrow?
Well, unless you chickens, I'll be there.
Good. I thought I might be doing a solo.
I think you're both out of your heads. You could get killed.
It's 500 fireballs of action.
First Sergeant Steve Corey, 9 campaigns in the last 17 months, the finest fighting man in our theater. Gunnery Sergeant Ernest Wartell, Korea Marine, Haiti, Nicaragua, China. Specialty, automatic weapons. PFC James Grenier, air crewman, radio specialist. Length of service, 6 months. Experience, none. Captain Alonzo Davis, officer in charge, commissioned from the ranks, twice decorated, Guadalcanal, Tarawa. A handful of men dropped into a jungle fortress, surrounded by an enemy skilled in treachery. Their mission, open the door for an invasion armada.
The Japanese are expecting MacArthur's return to the Philippines. They may know when and where. If they do, we got exactly 38 hours to get your voice on that box with the right information. No firing.
Why the hell didn't we shoot?
Because we're not here. As far as they know, he's the last man of a guerrilla party.
To headquarters, it was a suicide mission that had to succeed.
If you're not true for us, we shoot you.
The truth is that I'm hungry, you see. And guess what I got to eat for everybody? Baked potatoes. Yeah. Wait a minute, fellas, come back. You can eat these with the jackets on.
To these men, it was a living hell, where every move could be the last one. First Sergeant Steve Corey, cold and emotionless, a machine whose only care was the success of their mission. Sergeant Wartell, fighting 2 wars, his country's and his own, with guts enough for both. PFC Grenier, the quiet one, full of questions, all of them unanswered. The double agent, ready to put her life on the line, or herself. Suddenly, the screen steps on a minefield. Suddenly, high adventure takes you where the danger is.
So come on, baby, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's
Elvis and Nancy are a sensation. Together, they're a winning combination on the Speedway. He's a high-flying stock car jockey with a room full of trophies.
I like to live dangerously.
Honey, I'm going to leave the driving to you.
Elvis has a one-track mind and a winning streak that couldn't be broken until he found a gorgeous, groovy government agent in his slipstream.
Don't good night and goodbye me, Miss Internal Revenue Service.
Get your hands off
You gotta
me.
listen to me first.
When they get together, something's got to give. And give.
You're argumentative, mulish.
And give.
You're wild, extravagant, and unreliable.
Until...
Just one kiss could tell us who we are. I'm the only one here in line. All you gotta do is just
You know I've got to worry till you bring your groovy self on home to me.
come on and sing, sing, sing. There ain't nothing like a song. Hey, little girl, you're about the wildest thing I've ever seen.
When I'm with you, baby, I'm a loving machine.
Presley and Sinatra have the track to themselves in the racing, rocking throbs and thrills of Speedway.
Come on and sing, 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 sing. There ain't nothing like a song.
Your eyes up and take to the road.
Adam Gaines has a 911T Porsche. Good looks, a guaranteed future, and as many girls as he can handle. When you're through with the hip and slick of it all, when the good life becomes too good, when the hard things come easy, then it's time to say so long, shift gears, and head for reality. The world changed for Adam at 6 a.m.
This is Adam Gaines. It's Gladys's boy from California.
Hello there, Adam. I just said to Jerry, this is my daughter, Jerry Joe. Hi, Hank.
Hello.
I said, now there's someone your own age for you to talk with on this dreadful afternoon.
You're not from Kansas City, I take it.
California.
Pharmacy's my field.
Semantics and ditch digging.
Well, just what is that now?
The semantics? Study of meanings.
Meanings of what?
Meanings of words.
Well, why doesn't a young man like yourself, present company accepted, of course, why doesn't he get up off his behind and make a buck?
Armageddon. Adam Gaines.
Yeah, I see you ain't used to hard work. Oh, you got yourself one hell of a good job now.
Got a job for the summer. Power and light summer crew.
You won't like it. That's for men who never went to school.
Well, let me tell you some big shot. I made you old lady Mavis. I did it ever went your way. Get you! Get out of here, hellbilly! Come on! You're different from us. You got brains. And now you got yourself the ball to go along with it.
Look, I don't want to be stopped in one place by somebody's idea of what's proper. I see you and me traveling all across the country. Europe, maybe a couple of years. Just go. We're two new people. All right? Let's try everything.
Rise your eyes up and take to the road. We got a long way to go.
When they landed on Plymouth Rock, if today any shock they should try to stem, instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on them.
Hey, everybody. game time.
In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes.
I'll be your topless cocktail waitress.
Good things told in its new bells. Now only just turn afterwards. Anything goes.
Well, Harold, happy birthday. You're just in time for the floor show.
From me to you, darling. How do you like it?
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Harold.
Thanks, Sonny. You live with your parents?
Yeah, but it's all right. They're gay.
So though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything
I couldn't care less about what people do, as long as they don't do it in public.
Just think of those shots you got, and those knocks you got, and those blues you got, from that news you got, and those pains you got, if any brains you got, from those little radios.
It's my right to lead my sex life without answering to anybody.
So I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose.
Mark Crowley's hilarious play, The Boys in the Band, is now a movie. It's not a musical.
Charles Arthur Floyd was a poor kid from the Peckerwoods who parlayed a little ambition and a lot of ammunition into a successful career in the bank robbing business. The girls who loved him and the men who hunted him called him Pretty Boy.
I can't run no more, but the more I run, oh Lord, I see it's me I'm running from. If you do wrong, the world will say goodbye. And if you do right, who knows how hard you try. When you leave home, the world's gonna make you cry. And you can't come home until the day you die. Got nowhere to go, but I'm going. Got nowhere to stay. I can't run no more, but the more I run, oh Lord, I see it's me I'm running from. Into each life they say some rain must fall, but it seems in mine I've got it all. There will be no one that I'm gonna call my friend, or I'll take no one along to do. Got nowhere to go, but I'm going. Got nowhere to stay, but I'm staying. I can't run no more, but the more I run, oh Lord, I see it's me I'm running from.
Of all the heroes, renegades, and dirty low-down thieves the West has produced, none can compare with Fate brought them together.
You're going to witness a classical squashing of the head! Church!
Greed made them inseparable.
Don't take your eyes off the sweet. If you're nervous because you want to join us, then be my guest.
And violence made them companeros.
Give me one single case where violence is absolutely necessary. Yours.
No violence! No violence! How did you escape from there?
It was Marcia. She saved me from a nail that pinned my flesh to the tree.
How?
And she ate off my hand.
Companeros, so unmatched, and yet they're matchless. The Companeros blow everything, including your mind.
I got 3 kids and a wife full of one more. I need somebody to bring me in.
I was only told to raise the alarm.
First Geronimo, then Cochise, and now the bloodiest Apache of them all, Olzana.
What do you think Olzana's intentions are?
Their probable intention is to burn, maim, torture, and murder.
Where will he fight us?
You don't mean to fight you no place, Lieutenant. He only means to kill you. To stop Olzana, the Army sent a patrol commanded by a fledgling lieutenant and his advisor, a battle-scarred scout. The scout, Burt Lancaster. The lieutenant, Bruce Davison. The sergeant, Richard Jago.
Leave that body where it is. Needs burying. I want the Apache scout to do that.
Damn it, Lieutenant. You're not making any sense.
Now look, Mr. McIntosh, that used to be a white man. Like yourself, a white man.
Cut her loose. She's not dead. Why do you suppose they spared Mrs. Reardon?
Maybe they thought she was dead.
Olzana leave woman for you to find.
Lad, if they come back, promise me you won't let them take me. Promise me.
Olzana's reign, a battle of wills, cunning, and sheer guts between two grim fighters, two civilizations, the American scout, the bloody Apache, Olzana.
Where to go? Wild Riders.
A stick you have blown it for me ever since I've known you. Just like when you killed that broad in Florida.
We killed the broad in Florida, Pete. I'll take the blame if you want me to.
Wild Riders. When you're in love with an escape machine, there's no time to worry about real people. Some women like their men that way. Others don't.
Yeah, we're gonna play hide go seek.
No.
Was it stiff?
Yes.
See Wild Riders and take a trip on an escape machine. An escape machine without brakes. Zachariah, the first electric western.
Far out.
ahead of his time.
Right on. Zachariah, you don't need a gun to die.
Looking for a job. Did you finish high school?
I want to wash in a bathtub of gold. I want 97 kilos already rolled. I want to wash in a bathtub of gold.
Of course, we're always looking for someone who can draw.
I learned to draw at home in my spare time.
We're musicians and singers, not gunslingers. Ask any girl in town. All right.
Call this dumb, stupid noise music. You weirdos are all alike.
I don't have any quarrel with you, mister.
I'm gonna kill you, you little fag. You're dead.
Elvin Jones. Country Joe and the Fish.
We shoot our guns and watch them run, sitting high up in the saddle.
Doug Kershaw.
If we all having fun.
The New York Rock Ensemble. Pat Quinn.
Billy the Kid, Wild Bill Hickok, Matt Dillon, Marshall McLuhan, I've had them all.
Don Johnson.
Weird eyes.
And John Rubinstein as
Zachariah.
Stanley Sweetheart is a typical college student who wants to be a typical underground filmmaker.
Keep coming. Where am I going?
Be like the maid of a gingerbread.
Stanley makes films and loves it.
Crumb picking, lip licking gingerbread.
Stanley makes love and films it.
How are you, darling? How come you never knocked me up?
Hey, how's school, baby?
Stanley, I'd like to make love with you.
I mean, it's surprising what people will do to get into the movies.
Have you gone to bed with a lot of girls, Stanley?
No, not that many, actually. 37.
You're such a liar.
I don't know why I lied. I think I'm afraid of people. Or maybe of what they might think. I guess maybe I just want to be liked, you know?
I like you, Stanley.
Sometimes I hear you, then you're gone. Open your eyes and listen to the door.
She's a nice chick. Hey, do you know that if you live in this city long enough, man, your skin turns gray?
Stanley Sweetheart needs a new head.
Lick your finger and take some.
Okay.
Hold on to your head.
He's growing one in his magic garden.
I'm moving through space at inconceivable speed.
The magic garden of Stanley Sweetheart.
But not deep enough. Who are you supposed to be, Sabu's mother?
Look, Flaverino,
Why don't you leave and make room for about 6 more tables? I seem to detect a tinge of animosity.
And what's the idea of sneaking him into the house in the afternoon when I'm not home?
You don't live here anymore.
Touche.
You keep your touche out of this. Hey! Is there a doctor in the house? Follow me!
What are you doing? Number 1, it sounds like music. Number 2, you're singing and I can understand every word you're saying.
Dad, Nancy and I are going to get married.
He's putting me on, isn't he? Oh, that's Victorian bourgeois. What the hell is this?
I'm taking a bath.
Pull the plug and let the soap out. I don't want to see bubbles, I want to see baubles.
Oh, honey.
And don't stay in there too long, you can get wrinkled.
When the two kings of comedy get together for the first time.
How would you like to step outside?
I certainly would.
Well, please do, so we can all breathe again.
When a galloping guru sparks a hysterical happening. That's when you learn how to commit marriage.
Oliver, please, don't make waves. Please.
The characters of Harold Robbins have something in common. They see it, they want it, they take it. You met the Robbins people in The Carpetbaggers and The Adventurers. Some motion pictures you watch, some you feel. You'll feel stiletto.
It turns you on. That makes you a valuable asset.
So generous. Is that your way of saying won't ever come back again?
Some motion pictures you watch, some you feel. You'll feel stiletto.
This is no way to treat a lady. Christopher Gill likes to bang on doors. But that's no way to treat a lady.
You found out, huh?
What?
Well, that I'm the strangler.
Say you believe me, say it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You hear me? I did not kill that woman. You must listen to me. Listen to me.
You may be interested to know that Dr. Schaefer here concurs. He thinks we have a paranoid exhibition of mother hate.
I am sickened at heart when my own son goes looking at dead women's naked bodies.
Mother, what do you want from me?
Well, my mother, my friend, and I were famously close together. And we love each other. Yes, love!
Midget. Lots of people are midgets. See how I fooled him? I'm a master of disguise.
Christopher Gill likes to put on disguises, but that's no way to treat a lady.
Are you really a cop?
May I come in?
By all means, officer.
I killed every one of them. You? It was my bare hands.
You know something those hands haven't done? They haven't touched me.
Christopher Gill likes to work with his hands, and that's no way to treat a lady.
Ciao, 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 bambino.
Academy Award nominee Rod Steiger, Lee Remick, George Siegel give you the full treatment in No Way to Treat a Lady.
Bigot.
Go, 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 go!
Christopher Gill just likes to kill. And that's no way to treat a lady.
Know this face. It's the most outrageous, unabashed, uninhibited, the most comedic, the most lifelike, the most sexually aggressive, and the most frustrated. The most don't give a damn and do give a damn face audiences have flipped over in years and made its possessor a star. Universal presents Elliot Mash Gould in a completely irreverent comedy of marriage, I Love My Wife. Co-starring Brenda Vaccaro, who appeared in Midnight Cowboy.
I know. In the dark, you thought it was me.
And introducing a new beauty, Angel Tompkins.
If there wasn't a Frank, it would probably be you. Or somebody else like you.
Meet me for a drink. No. This is something beautiful. It's holy, Helene. I fell asleep at the movies. What about Frank?
I won't hurt him. We mustn't.
Jody either.
It would kill them both.
Back to the motel.
You can awake the neighborhood. Just be reasonable, Jody.
Yes, worried about everybody but me.
Jody, don't do it. Shut up, Burroughs. Your wife's making it with a milkman, Matthews. You can't do this, Jody.
Goodbye, Richard.
Jody!
If I Love My Wife pokes fun at the complexities and absurdities of modern living, the wit is razor sharp, and so is the sting of truth and recognition.
Tell me. It'll make you feel a lot better. Really, it will.
Okay. There was somebody, Jody.
I knew it!
I didn't even know her last name.
Oh, my God, did you hear that? God, did you hear it?
Joseph E. Levine presents a Mike Nichols film, Carnal Knowledge. Carnal Knowledge takes two young men from their college days in the mid-40s.
You like that? Yeah. I give her to you. What's wrong with her? Generous guy. Yeah, I'm grateful.
And follows them into the 70s, examining through the years.
Don't press so hard.
The way they dream about.
You want her? I wouldn't kick her out of bed. Well, you look at the pear on her.
Talk about...
I think you can make out with her. She's stuff. I'm so bored I'm going out of my mind.
Think about...
She did that? I'd get married in a minute if I could find the right girl.
Behave with...
This has gone far enough.
I cannot stand any more ultimatums.
This is my last one now. Tonight you tell them about us, or tomorrow I tell them.
It took a long time, and you know how girls are today. They judge you.
And love.
I could very easily get serious about this girl. She's a lot of fun to be with.
And hate women.
You'll do anything you can to ruin my day, won't you? I got up today feeling so good.
You have such contempt for me.
Carnal Knowledge, one of the best movies ever. Anne Margaret is absolutely superb.
I had the water running. What'd you say? Jonathan, do you want it over between us? You want a divorce? I'll take you for every cent you got.
Candice Bergen is amazing.
Yeah, that sounds like what would happen.
What are you so afraid of?
Not you.
Arthur Garfunkel is superlative.
Susan and I do all the right things. We undress in front of each other. We spend 15 minutes on foreplay.
Sometimes I think I'm a better friend to you than you are to me.
Jack Nicholson is brilliant.
Susan, I love you.
This place is a mess. There's not any food in the house. Half the time you look like you fell out of bed.
I want to know her a little better, you know?
First Cindy. Oh, no, not Cindy. How about Sandy? How about Cindy and Sandy?
I don't feel anything anymore.
I'm taken by me!
Maybe I'm too much of a perfectionist.
Carnal Knowledge is Mike Nichols' best.
Hear the music start to go, coming at you. See, Rider, I said, see what you have done now. Oh, see, I see, Rider, I'm come on, see, baby, what you have done now.
Can I ask you a personal question?
I wish you would.
How did a nice boy like you get involved with a group like the Heads?
I turned to them after I was rejected by the Daughters of the American Revolution.
I can't touch the